This is the Lexus ES, which everyone knows as a comfortable, if slightly staid sedan. So Lexus ES, Lexus F Sport, Lexus ES, Lexus F Sport. Does it go together like pineapple or does it go together like horse apple? We're going to show you some things we like about the Lexus ES F Sport and some things we don't like about it. Okay, the first thing you should know about the new Lexus ES is that it's facelifted and it's quite sporty. So Lexus ES was the big sedan, based on the Camry. For many years it's been around, it's really comfortable. But this model was first launched in 2018. 2021, this is the facelift, and as usual for a facelift, you get new lights, new grille, that sort of thing. But for the first time ever, we see the F Sport option on the ES. Now F Sport is Lexus's more sporty option, like BMW M Sport Kit, AMG line, that sort of thing. So ES, just like the IS, you get the darked out grille with the nice little pattern here, a nice dark chrome lower little lip. So looks quite sporty. You also get your 19-inch wheels as well. And if you come around the back, we also see a boot lid spoiler. And if you're thinking to yourself, hey man, I've never seen a Lexus ES in blue before, that's because heat blue is an F Sport only color, and it only comes for the first time on the car with the facelift. And overall, I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, you wouldn't think at first that S Sport matches up with ES, but it's a bit surprising. So we'll go inside and find out a little bit more. The second thing you should know about the Lexus ES, the facelifted ES F Sport, is that it's got a really nice interior. Now, of course, it does have F Sport additions, but at its base, it's still really well made. So the F Sport parts, of course, you can't miss this red upholstery, the red sport seats, which are really comfortable and ventilated. We have our F Sport steering wheel, perforated leather, red stitching, F Sport badge, same thing for the gear shifter as well, and also some red trim here. Unique to the F Sport model is also this aluminium trim, which is obviously handmade by some old guy with a really long beard and stuff. Apparently it was modeled after the blade of a katana. Quite cool, but also shines into your eyes. But anyway, other than the F Sport parts, which are nice and add a sporty feel to the cabin, the ES is very much a Lexus, so you feel like everything is really well made. It's like, I don't know, Julian's really weird metaphor for this is that they poured a layer of cream all over the controls. Now, I don't know what universe he exists in, probably funded by the dairy lobby, but as a metaphor it works, because you just listen to this. Oh, ooh, lovely. Yeah, really like the feel of the buttons. I'm being my anal self again. All of the buttons, all of the switchgear feel really, really nice to use. And it really is like, there's a layer of, some guy actually went for hours and hours and thought about, this thing doesn't sound right. And the piece de resistance is the wipers. The wipers. Ooh, have you ever heard wipers that smooth? Now, the third thing you should know about the facelifted Lexus ES is that it still has a huge amount of room. So we like to think of the ES as sort of being, if you want to use BMW terms, the price of a 3 Series with the space of a 5 Series. Of course, the Lexus ES kind of exists in its own little small segment bubble, since it's based on the Camry, but German cars don't really have a Camry equivalent. It's sort of in between. But as you can see, I've got a lot of space here for my legs. That is quite a lot of room. This seat is quite far back, mind you, so if you are tall, you definitely wouldn't have any trouble. If you have long legs, you definitely wouldn't have any trouble fitting in the backseat of the ES. So the ES is kind of like almost boss level luxury limo kind of amount of space in the back. And of course, it's still really well made. Look at all this nice lovely leather here. And if you opt for the more expensive executive model, you have your own climate control controls here. Climate control controls.
Climate controls will do, I think.
Yeah. You get the climate controls 4-zone actually in the back, and you also have your own charging points and stuff here. So it's really quite comfortable, quite spacious still. Okay, F Sport exterior, F Sport look, F Sport seats, self-sport, but does it really drive differently or sportily? Actually, not a huge difference from before. That's what you should know, because the F Sport model unlike the IS, doesn't actually have the adaptive suspension. So it's mostly the cosmetic parts, and the crucial part here is the 19-inch wheels. So there is a little bit of difference. I'm gonna go around a bit, and you can feel that, I don't know if it, again, it doesn't, maybe not so apparent on camera, but the ride quality is a little stiffer than what I remember. And also at highway speeds, well, right now we're not going at highway speeds, we're going at about 50. There's a bit more road noise, but other than that, you know, it's pretty much the same as before. In the facelift, Lexus has said that they have stiffened up the rear suspension for better control, and this car obviously feels a little stiffer, but I think that's down to the 19-inch wheels. Again, this was something you saw on S Sport cars, but not on, say, the executive or the luxury models of the ES. So there are three models here. Exec is the cheapest, S Sport's kind of in the middle, and luxury is the most expensive. We'll get to that later, of course. But, you know, it's not a bad thing. The ES is a nice driving car. It's only got 250 horsepower from its 2.5 litre engine, but it's decent. You know, you never feel that it's laggy. It's not the fastest car around, of course, because it's not a turbocharged car. So you need revs to move, but the 8-speed gearbox is really smooth. The car is very, very refined as it used to be. Like I said, the ride quality a little bit thumpier, but not terrible. You know, still drives like an ES. And lastly, what we don't like about the Lexus ES 250 F Sport, well, it's overall a pretty good car, so our complaints are quite minor. There are some, you know, cheap-looking plastics here, and if you don't like the thousands of buttons, every button labeled sort of aesthetic, obviously this is not your car. And one thing that we also don't like, now, okay, Lexus has made the touchscreen, the 12.3-inch touchscreen, closer to the driver actually, so that's really good. So I don't have to like to touch it anymore. And I hate touchscreens that you can't touch. You know, what's the point? But it's 2021, and Lexus for some reason still cannot make a reverse camera that is, you know, pin sharp. And other than that, well, the ride does become slightly more jiggly in the F Sport, and that's more of a personal thing. Whether or not you believe your ES should, you know, ape a luxury limo and be as comfortable as possible, or if you want a slightly nicer driving one of the F Sport feel, that's up to you. But in F Sport, just be prepared that the ride will be less refined than it used to be. Now, the fifth thing you should know about the Lexus ES 250 F Sport is that you should actually get the hybrid. Okay, what do I mean by that? Obviously, the 250 has the 2.5 litre inline-4 engine. It's the least expensive of the ES range, but if you get the hybrid, and I'm going to bring up the chart right here to show you, it's actually quite a bit more cost efficient because of the VES discounts and all that stuff. And also, it's 2021, man, so please go and get into the electrified motoring bandwagon, get on the bandwagon by getting a hybrid. You don't have to get an electric car now. You can start with a hybrid. It'll last you 10 years, no problem. All right, we've come to the end of our mini review of the Lexus ES 250 F Sport, the facelift model for 2021. What do you guys think? Would you get an ES with the F Sport trim on it? Or is that only for the sportier Lexuses? And this really should be a comfy dadmobile. Let us know in the comments. And if you like this video, please like it. Subscribe to carbuyer.com.sg and the usual. See ya!